Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is Donna from Tarot to say thank you to everybody who's hit like, share, and subscribe. The channel's growing. It's because of you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna real quick. I'll just go over what we're gonna do so you know what to expect. I'll take about 2 minutes to go over your astrology stuff on the back here. I made notes so I didn't forget. Because I'm using this as my remote. Normally I would look at the chart while I'm talking to you, but I can't. So, and I'm not gonna go in my disaster of an office and print out a chart. So we'll go over this for 2 minutes. And then I'm going to go over your reading. And then I'll do a couple oracle cards, and then we'll close with the Donna's Destiny. Oh, and then actually we'll go over who the major signs were that popped out. So when I do the reading, it'll be, what are they not telling you? How do they feel about you? We're going to skip to, what are they up to right now? What are they doing right now? And then we're going to backtrack over to, what are they going to do with you? And the decks I'm using is the Gothic Tarot, Tarot of the Vampires, Steampunk deck, and the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. So the astrology of it all is, in the last couple of days, you probably were concerned about fifth house things, which are like casual sex, hobbies, pastimes, children, gambling, anything that is fun, and, maybe gaming, anything that's fun and makes you happy. But over the last couple of days might have been a concern to you. Your concerns might have been there. As of today, tomorrow, and part of Thursday, your concerns will center around work and health. So it's all sixth house stuff, work and health. The big focus for all of you all, Aquarius rising and Aquarius sun, not so much Aquarius Venus or moon, but definitely Aquarius rising and sun, is all ninth house stuff. Ninth house has to do with it's the house of spirituality. It's the house of your belief systems, your worldview, your political view, higher learning, travel, and second life partner. The reason I'm emphasizing and is because your reading has a lot of major arcana. So I don't know if you're getting married, getting divorced, or something like that, but I feel like you're dealing with possibly a second marriage person or a second life partner, or considering, I don't know, but there's a emphasis on something big changes, and this is supposed to be a love reading. So I don't know, and some of you may be in a same-sex relationship, because the Wheel of Fortune card in the Tarot of the Vampire deck is a rainbow card. So some of you watching this may be in a same-sex relationship. That's in the how they feel about you section. So there's a new moon in your ninth house on October 6th. Right now, Mercury is retrograde in your ninth house. Ninth house, again, is the house of spirituality, worldview, religion, political views, second life partner. I'm just saying. And then travel, if you take a vacation, and law, so don't get arrested. So, I'm just throwing that out there. So, Aquarius, and I'll go over the sign at the end, who you're most likely, who's showing up, signs that are showing up in this reading. So, what are they not telling you? I do have one concern. I don't see any Seven of Swords showing sneakiness, and I don't see the Two of Pentacles showing juggling, but I do see the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of, the Empress card right next to each other. Now, it's not the Three of anything, but it shows 3 because it is the third major arcana card. And on this card, they actually number it. Up here on the Gothic Tarot deck, they actually number the major arcana. They put the number at the top. They don't do that in the Steampunk or the Tarot of the Vampire deck. They do that on the bottom, I think, of the major arcana, the Radiant Wise deck. But the problem is you have 2 3s right next to each other, and they're very clear, it's very clear. Even though the Empress card is not supposed to be the 3 of anything, its number is very prominent. See that? See the 3s right next to each other. And then right next to them, this is what they're not telling you, is 2 10s. 10s are usually endings, because you reach the height. It's like if you're on a roller coaster, when you reach the top, you can't go any further. You're at the top. That's as far as you can go. So 10s are usually endings. and you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups right next to each other in the section of what they're not telling you. See this? 2 tens, 2 threes, 2 tens. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, you know, offer of love. You know, they're offering love. So I don't know if they're offering love to someone else. And then you have the Nine of Swords, which is underneath that, which is the card of losing sleep. So, okay, so I'm going to roll a die to answer this, because I have a deck of they call them fortune cards, but it'll say things like, can't be answered at this time, and I don't have the patience for that shit. I just don't. So, is Aquarius's, you know, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus person, is this person dealing with someone else right now? That's a 2. Odd is no, evens yes, and 2 is like a number of partnership and decision making. It's a 2. So actually, there's a lot of you that have, your partner may be dealing with somebody else. I don't know if you're getting ready to, some of you might be married and you're getting ready to go through a divorce, and that's why you're watching this reading, is to see what's going on. I'm not saying they're definitely cheating on you, but are they dealing with someone else or trying to deal with someone else? It said yes. And you've got the 2 threes next to each other and the 2 tens, which shows endings. This is in the section of what they're not telling you. And then here's, you know, an offer of love. Either they're offering love to someone or someone's offering love to them. They're not telling you this. I'm not trying to break up a marriage. I'm just... So how do they feel about you? You have the 5 of Scepters, which is like the 5 of Wands in the Radiant Wise deck, which is like a card of fighting. Now, this is in the section of how they feel about you. Look at, the picture, you know, fending off, fighting. The Fool card, which is a card of, it's actually an Aquarius card, but it's a card of taking a leap of faith. The Magician is a card that has to do with manifesting something, trying to put something in to make something happen. It can also be a card of manipulating. And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is a great card to have for feelings. And then the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So they feel like you're very nurturing and loving and, I don't want to say fruitful, fertile, whatever, you know, but you're very loving and giving. But they also feel like you like to fight. There's a lot of art, fighting, conflict. The Wheel of Fortune, they feel, I don't know, you make them feel optimistic at the same time. This person's very conflicted. In fact, yeah, I'll tell you what sign that shows up the most. But so their feelings are that they feel like you fight, but you're loving, and you're like an optimistic person who's almost like a good luck charm to them. And they feel like taking a leap of faith, but is it with you or someone else? And they may feel like wanting to make something happen. This is all about how they feel about you. And I just noticed the 2 crosses. Crosses are like spiritual symbols. How they feel about you. Okay, Aquarius. I did not turn on Do Not Disturb, and a call just came through. So here we go. The cross in these, a cross is a symbol of spirituality. So they may feel that you're spiritual. They may feel that you're the person that they're destined to be with. I don't know, but they feel like you fight a lot, and yet you're very nurturing, and that they want to take a leap of faith. And I think they feel very optimistic when they think of you. It's weird. And then the Magician. But look at this. You have in this spread, you have 2 crosses. And ignore my nails, because I've been trying to practice guitar, so I haven't done anything to them. They just look like garbage. See this? You have here this one and this one. 2 crosses in the same section for their feelings for you. So maybe they're at a crossroads. I don't know. Maybe they're conflicted. They're like, oh, I don't know, you know, stay back. I don't know what to do. What are they going to actually do with you? Well, they're going to make a decision. Once again, yeah, because we did say that there isn't someone else that they are possibly trying to deal with, because what are they doing right now? The Chariot, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. This looks like looking at their options, seeing what else is out there. This is a card that looks like they're giving to two people, or trying to give to two people, their resources, because that's Pentacles. But they're also trying to balance the scales and make things equal. So, do they want equal give and take, or are they trying to give to two people? And right now, are they just considering you an option, or are you just an option? I don't, like, right now, they're looking at their options, which they're not exactly thrilled with, because I don't think they're being very realistic. Right now, they're not being realistic in love. They're being, I think they're fooling themselves, honestly. But they're moving forward to make an offer of love. They're making a judgment call, because there's a judgment card at the bottom of the deck for this one, what they're actually doing right now. So what are they going to do with you? The Fool card showed up again. So you have the Empress card twice and the Fool card twice. Empress card is a Taurus card, and the Fool card is, it's the planet Uranus. It's the modern day ruler of Aquarius, so it's an Aquarius card. What are they going to do with you? You have the Fool card, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance card. What are they going to do with you? Feel left out in the cold? Feel stabbed in the back and done? And take a risk. Take a leap of faith. They're trying to be patient. They're going to be patient. But at the same time, they're going to rush in and tell you that they feel like you left them out in the cold and stabbed them in the back. Are they a blamer? Are they actually doing that to you? Trying to make you feel left out in the cold and make you feel stabbed in the back? Because what's this double threes and double tens going on up here, what they're not telling you? And I don't know. I mean, but here's the thing. I'll tell you the signs that popped up. Okay, so what should you do with this person? What should you do? Where's that other deck? Let me use my other deck. Because I don't like this. It looks like they're trying to, and I don't know, maybe you know about it, and maybe this is your second husband or wife, or someone you were considering, because your second really long-term relationship. Look, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So let's just see if it gives us advice on what you should do. Focus on your money and resources. What? What should you do? Try to offer some. See, this is focused on money. Try to focus on offering something of stability. Quickly offer stability. Is this person money focused? Well, and again, at the bottom of the deck is, and you saw me shuffle, right? I did shuffle. And at the bottom of the deck, you get the Lover's card again. Oh no, it was the Two of Cups the first time, and now it's the Lover's card. So, but this is a very important thing. It's making big changes in your life, because, and the reason I say that is because there are, there's a lot of major arcana. Where is it? There's a lot of major arcana in this, like 9 major arcana cards in this spread, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Lot of, what do you call it? Stubbornness. Fixed energy is very stubborn and fixed in their ways. Hard-headed. And earth and water showed up more than anything. And the Empress card is a, where is Empress? Here and here. Empress card, which showed up twice, is a Taurus card. You have 4, 4 cards that represent Taurus. Then you have 3 for Gemini, 3 for Cancer, 3 for Scorpio, and 3 for Pisces. But Taurus showed up more than anything, I think. And Taurus is known to be stubborn. It's a fixed sign. So it's telling you to quickly move to offer something of stability, to focus on stability. On the Lover's card at the bottom, I don't know. If this is a marriage, I almost feel like it's a marriage. It might be a same-sex marriage. I don't know. That might be for a small portion of my readers or viewers. So make a plan, okay? Make a plan. 2 of Wands energy there. Make a plan on what you're gonna do. How do you handle this? Because if they're trying to stray, or maybe looking toward, because I think it's the fighting. Like, there's been some fighting, and they don't want to fight. Healing. Focus on healing. So make a plan. Focus on healing. Oh, who are we reading for next? Okay, I am rolling this like crazy because I don't want it to keep doing the same signs over and over and over again. I do now know why Aries kept coming out. Aries has some serious stuff going on in their life. And it's all partnership stuff. Okay, so Gemini is next. Let's see what this says. Grieving. Okay, so you may be grieving something. And it could be the loss of a relationship. I don't like being the bearer of bad news. After a while, I was the bearer of bad news for all the Aquarius reads. Then all of a sudden, you all had fan-freaking-tastic reads. In fact, one of them was like, I think it was your money. Your money was just like crazy good. This one, I feel like this reading is a bit of a stinker. So 6 cards, Donna's Destiny cards. Okay, well, here, let me just, I'm not going to do it like that. We're going to mix them up really good so that the same shit doesn't keep coming up for the same signs. I am not picking them up. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And none of them are face up, so they don't want to be recognized. They don't want to be a part of this reading. All right, so make the call. Get a reading. Watch your diet. Stop being bitchy. Blank cards like wild cards means anything's possible, and then new clothes. And then take a chance. That's very full card energy. Taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. All right, Aquarius, we're doing Gemini next. You may be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with heavy Taurus energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Taurus, or just a really stubborn person. Fixed. And focused on money and stability. All right, Aquarius, I love you. Thank you so much for everything you've done, and I will see you in the next read. All right.